So there's a quote that has just like stuck in my heart for years, and it goes, if you were raised in a house with an angry man, there will always be an angry man in your house. You will find him even when he's not there. I'll say I grew up in a pretty volatile household. My father ensured that. Thanks for the nervous system damage, among other things. When you're raised in survival and you get out into the world and you are shown a crumb of niceness, a crumb of love that you feel like you don't have to earn, it can just be basic kindness. That can just be a green flag in your mind. And something that I had to learn with my very complicated relationship with my father and who he was as a person, how he shaped me, especially being the oldest, is that I had to be extremely mindful and take extra precautions when dating or just being in friendships. Because what is basic human decency to most people would be like, oh my God, that's amazing. To me, oh, that's worth me being super close with them and having them stick around. Kindness, emotional intelligence is a basic human characteristic, or it should be basic in whoever you choose to be friends with or lovers with. That is not a super huge green flag. It is basic. If you were brought up in the type of environment that I was describing, it is imperative that you have a strong community around you and that you run these lovers and friends by that community. Because while you are so caught up in them just being a decent person and, blowing that out of proportion, as you do when you're love starved, you will overlook other things like, do we have anything in common? Are our goals aligned? Anything like that. And you will not be in fulfilling relationships until you treat that inner deficit. I'm 32 and it took me quite some time to learn that, to really learn that kindness is like a basic human requirement. People are kind to animals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking or lecturing or condemning. I'm just saying, as a person who's been through it and has truly made huge progress in my boundaries, in knowing what I deserve, I really had to get, number one, a super good therapist, love her down, okay? And truly have very strong individuals in my camp. And strong individuals in my camp that I run these people by. I don't just go solo because I know that I have a tendency to put on the rose-colored glasses based on the trauma from my home. So yeah, just a little tidbit of information for the girlies that might have been raised in a home with an angry man, a volatile man, or just really complicated relationships with their parents. Those things stick with you.